Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV, Baba Bagedemo TV. I am Sanu Tolakomi Ajikade. First, here are the major headlines for the national news. Federal government to pay outstanding salaries of Kanu members. Lingering for scarcity shameful. NECA, Man, Nasman, and others. US to list Nigeria's terror sponsor over Nnamdi Kanu. Worries as Ocean top list of politically violent states. On no government attack home of PDP representative candidate Ikenga Ngoshieri. Police arrest 9 suspects for vandalizing electricity installation in Anambra State. And lastly, on sports, Flying Eagles boss Boso drops 12 players over poor performance. Now hear the news in details. The federal government is set to pay lecturers under the Congress of University Academies. A breakaway faction of the Academy Staff Union of Universities are said to receive their withheld salaries from the federal government. The cable reported that this was conveyed in a letter dated on January 13 and addressed to Niyi Somolu, National Coordinator of Kanu. In the letter signed by Charles Wali, Director of the Integrated Personnel and Payroll Information System Department, on behalf of the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, Somolu was asked to provide a list of Kanu members and their details to the Accountant General Office to facilitate payment of the withheld salaries. Confirming this on Monday, January 16, Somolu said. Members of the Organized Private Sector of Nigeria, OPSN, have described that the lingering for scarcity in Nigeria as shameful, saying a situation where a subsidized product of 165 naira per litre was being sold at between 300 naira and 650 per litre across the nation was unacceptable. The members include Nigeria Employers Consultative Association, Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, National Association for Small and Medium Enterprises, National Chambers of Commerce Industries, Mines and Agriculture, the National Association of Small-Scale Industrialists, NASE, noted that while they supported removal of the fuel subsidy regime in June 2023, as contained in 2023 Operation Act, government should not spare any effort to complete the turnaround maintenance time of the nation's 4 refineries before the June 2023 date. They equally advised government to institute a judicial inquiry involving employees and workers' representatives to ascertain those culpable in the fuel subsidy. The United States Congress has Nigeria targeted for listing as a state sponsor of terrorism, according to Bruce Vane, the International Council for Nnamdi Kanu, the detained British Nigerian leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. Politics Nigeria reported that in a statement on Monday night, Vane suggested that Craig Smith, a U.S. congressman for New Jersey's 4th District, who is the chairman of the Subcommittee on Africa Global Health, Global Human Rights and International Organization, is behind the move. The constitutional and international law expert claimed for the continued detention of his client Kanu by the Nigerian government prompted the immediate purported listing, although he provided no details. The United States Congress has Nigeria targeted for listing as a state sponsor of terrorism to join Iran al-Am, based on the kidnapping, torture, and extraordinary rendition of MNK, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and collusion with Boko Haram, Vane said. A civil society group, People's Advocate, has expressed worry over the SBM intelligence reports ranking Osun as top state with highest political violence in Nigeria. This was contained in a statement signed by its chairman, Bayo Alade, while assessing some new policies of Governor Ademola Adeleke-led government. SBM Intelligence and Research Organization, in its recent report, ranked Osun as the state with the highest number of cases of election-related violence in 2022. According to the report, a total of 5 people were killed in 11 politically motivated violent attacks in Osun State. SBM stated that election-related violence included the attack of facilities of the Independent National Electoral Commission. While speaking on the report, People advocates held that the recent report by an intelligence group that rated Osun as the state with highest political violence case in 2022 is disturbing. We have informed the Commissioner of Police and he has promised to alert his men in Akokwa to find out what is happening. It's all said. It is not the first time that Ugoshiyere would be a victim of attack. Last month, his convoy was attacked with the lawyer alleging that the Imo state government was responsible for the assault. Police in Anambra State has arrested 9 persons who were found vandalizing electricity installation and equipment. The men were arrested in Oba, Idemili South local government area, after they had destroyed an electric mast with the aid of heavy equipment. The State Police Command spokesperson DSP Toshiku Ikenga, in a press release said those apprehended include the female and 8 males. He said on January 2023 by 3 a.m., police operatives in conjunction with the vigilante group members acting on credible information at news site Ikpo Ureze Land over Idemili South arrested 9 persons. The suspects include Amara Neji, 39 years, Kingsley Iwozo, 50 years, Romanos Dims, 40 years, Abushi Onha, 29 years, Shuku Eke, 39 years, Ike Shuku Eze, 44 years, Upemonde, 40 years, Patroni Akuneye, 45 years, and Ikena Christopher, 28 years. The security operatives recovered a truck containing 7 welding machines, sun irons, and other sophisticated equipment after they vandalized the electricity power line mast in the above-mentioned location. And lastly, on sports, Flying Eagles head coach Ladan Bozo has once again wielded the big stick on underperforming players in the team's camp. Bozo Daily Post reliably gathered sent home 12 players on Monday for out living up to standard in training. The team resumed training in Abuja last week with 35 players. A number of foreign-based professionals are also linked up with the team in camp. Bozo is expected to release his final 21-man squad for the 2023 African Under-20 Cup of Nations on January 25. The 7-time African champions will embark on a training tour of Morocco later this month. The 2023 Under-20 AFCON will kick off in Egypt on February 19 and run through March 11. The Flying Eagles are drawn in Group A with Egypt, Mozambique, and Senegal. And that concludes the national news for this hour. But before we go, here's some of the major headlines once again. Federal government to pay outstanding salaries of Kanu members. Linguine false scarcity shameful. NECA ban Nasiman and others. US to list Nigeria as terror sponsor over Nnamdi Kanu. Worries as Osun top list of politically violent states. Unknown government attack home of PDP representative candidate Nkega Ngoshiere. Police arrest 9 suspects for vandalizing electricity installations in Anambra State. To join us on all our social media handles, on Facebook as Gbagedemo with Alawi at Debayo, please follow the page and share the page. And on Instagram as Gbagedemo_22. Please follow the page and share the page as well. And on YouTube as Baba Gbagedemo TV. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn your post notification bell. For your advert, please call the number displaying on the screen. Thanks so much for always watching our news on VGI TV. I am Sanut Olakomi Ajikiade. Bye for now.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.